Hi guys, welcome to MoonChild Serendipity Tarot. So today's Namjoon's birthday and it's now 9:12 my time. So we're gonna do a birthday blessing reading for Namjoon to see what blessings are coming his way in this new year or in the next 12 months. I'm gonna be using this deck today together with my oracle decks. I'm just gonna move this around and we will start with the tarot cards. So I just watched Break the Silence movie yesterday, right? And I came back from the movies. I hate so much to say to Namjoon, but at the same time I can't put them into words. And I was just like, I'm so grateful that he exists. And I'm so grateful that he chose to become our Namjoon, our RM. And I'm also grateful for the fact that he is comfortable enough to share some of his Kim Namjoon sides with us. So yeah, I don't know, there's so much I want to say to him, but at the same time I can't put them into words. So I hope maybe while doing this there will be messages that will come out for him. So let's look at blessings coming to Namjoon's way in the next 12 months. I just woke up, so my voice is not usual. I hope you can still hear it though. Let's see, coming for Namjoon for the next 12 months on his birthday. Right, so 5 of Pentacles to start with. This usually talks about like career, home, family, financial issues. But to me, I think for Namjoon, it could be like, because 5 of Pentacles usually in the upright position is like someone's like really worry about what he has and how to invest what he has and turn into something bigger. He doesn't quite know what to do with the coin yet, but because it's in reverse, so I feel like the first blessing that's coming for Namjoon could be that he would be able to loosen a little bit in terms of like work. Because we know he has a lot on his shoulders, so I feel like hopefully it could be a little bit less stressing for him, less stressful for him. So I feel like because they have accomplished a lot, and also a lot of their dreams or goals are coming true. So I feel like with this 5 of Pentacles, it could be that the big dreams have come true, or he can see them coming true. So he would be able to loosen up a little bit. He would be able to rest for a while, or put down his load or his worries for a while, and just be more relaxed about the whole thing. That's what I get this card, but we'll get more cards. Lesson coming for Namjoon in the next 12 months. we've got Ten of Swords. Okay, let's get 3 cards and then we can talk about it. Okay, that makes sense. So we've got Ten of Swords in that right position, Swords, and then we've got the Four. So I know a lot of people are like afraid of this Ten of Swords. I know it's not a pleasant card to come across in a reading, but remember we're doing a blessing reading, so we're focusing on the positive energies. So the Ten of Swords, and it also makes sense when it comes out with the Five of Pentacles that I said before. The Ten of Swords to me is the end of a suffering, is the end of a long journey and a painful journey as well. Like this guy has 10 swords stabbed on his back, and it looks like he's dead, but he's not. He's like, there's still life in him, and like he almost made it to the river. So once the river is here. So once he gets to the river, like water is life, right? And water is love. So I feel like after all this suffering and pain, and like all those burdens bearing down on him, he's getting so close to the resting point that the Five of Pentacles has indicated. Like just a little bit more, and like he doesn't give up yet. He's still trying his best, even though like carrying all this Ten of Swords with him. And it also like the 10 cards to me is always the end of a cycle. So all this suffering is coming to an end, and it's gonna and the it's gonna be paid off. The efforts, the endurance is gonna be paid off. And we also have the Four. So the Four is the start of a new cycle, of the start of something new, like a refreshing point. So it also makes sense when it comes out with the Five of Pentacles in reverse and the Ten of Swords. So it indicates a new starting point. I've said it before. So maybe a new era is coming, like his creative era, new era of albums coming. It could be the release of the new album, like the self-produced album. It can also be a new starting point, like a refreshing point in their career, in his career, from his perspective as well. And to me, like, this man really does look like Namjoon. It looks like Namjoon, right? Like someone who's like loves to travel, loves the nature. Someone who's like a little bit childlike when he plays in the nature as well. But like this man is a worry-free, like a free spirit, someone who starts something, like who starts a new journey with no expectation, like with just a very open heart and open mind. And I hope Namjoon can be like this, because he worries too much, and it's natural for someone like him to worry about worry about everything. But I hope that he can be like this, the full energy. Let loose a little bit, and like just enjoy taking the leap without worrying too much about like where he would fall or where would the wind take him. And also like the dog, the accompanies, it looks like Moni, right? So yeah, I hope that Namjoon can become this can step into this energy of the Four. We'll get some more cards. Whoops. Where did I get? No, this is way too many. We'll take this one. And we'll get some more. Let's get 3 and then we can start reading those. You can fast forward if you can, but I don't pick the card. I wait for them to like jump out at me. So it might be a little bit time consuming. You know what? We're gonna take all of this card because why not? And then we'll get one last one. So we're just gonna get one last card for Namjoon. Blessing coming his way in the next year. Birthday blessing for Namjoon. RM, right? That's perfect. Let's have a look at this card first. So we have 6 of Wands in reverse, Ace of Swords in reverse, and King of Pentacles. Okay, this is a very interesting combination. So if you want to talk about the timeline, this will be the next 4 months, and then coming at the following 4 months, and then the last 4 months is like, what is it? June, July, August, September next year. Okay, let's have a look at these 3 cards. So we've got the 6 of Wands in reverse. We also have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and the King of Pentacles in upright position. The 6 of Wands in the upright position is someone who is like successful and someone who's admired by many people. Also someone who's like impulsive, like the one who would take charge and lead the way without everyone asking. So it's like their second nature for them to be the leader and to take the lead. Also the Ace of Swords, when it's in the upright position, is also indicating like swift actions and like swift and rational and decisive decisions. Someone who is with a very sharp mind, and sometimes they can even be like merciless when it comes to like their decisions and actions. But we have these 2 cards in reverse, which I think is interesting because we talked before about, you know, Namjoon would be able to, you know, take a step back, release himself from burdens and responsibility a little bit, and like get into the fresh energy of the Fool, and start something new. It could be his new spiritual awakening journey as well. But when we why does it? Also, like, moving on, when we have these 2 cards, I also feel like he would be able to like share his leadership or his leader responsibility with members or with other people. He would be able to like take it slow, slow it down a little bit, and like get off the horse, or get off the treadmill, if and that's the expression. He would learn, what does it look like when it is in the reverse position? It looks like someone is like trying to grab the sword, not in the handle, but in the, what do you call this? Like the blade, and trying to like remove it off a log of wood. Would Namjoon do something really like would take a huge risk? I think. Okay. Alright, you know what message I'm getting? So with this Six of Wands and this Ace of Swords in reverse, I feel like Namjoon in this time frame, Namjoon would plan something. He would do something really risky, and it could like backfire him in a way if it's not executed in the right way. If he's not careful, he's taking risk. He's putting a lot on the line. It's like betting on his. I don't know. It's like, and he's trying to solve something that has always been there and has been, you know, like there is this. I'm guessing this issue that has always been a potential danger or threat to BTS or to Big Hit or to Namjoon's career, and he's finally taking a risk to you know, take this source out, like to completely resolve this problem, and he has to sacrifice or he has to compromise something and take a huge risk. But it's gonna happen backstage, or it's gonna happen like behind the curtain. We wouldn't know about it because of this is of Six of Wands in reverse. But yeah, with this Ace of Swords in reverse, definitely this is what I'm feeling. It could be something to do with the press dispatch. As we know, like BTS has a big has kind of like a business relationship with dispatch, right? But as far as journalism and press goes, we cannot trust them, kind of thing. So I feel like if it is about the relationship between BTS, Big Hit, and Dispatch, then I feel like Namjoon has a plan for it, and he knows that he has to take risks. And like, I don't know why I'm talking about Dispatch now, but it just came up. But it's an example. But yeah, definitely taking a huge risk and possibly some sacrifices. But we can see like the hand is not bleeding or anything, so he has the upper hand, and he can make it. Like, and also let's talk about King of Pentacles. Like, we have the King of Pentacles to ground this energy. So he has the resources, he has the knowledge, he has the plan, he has the power. He can do it. Like it is, everything is in his hands. He has the controls over this situation. So whatever it is, whatever risk or compromises or sacrifices that Namjoon is about to make, he's a king, so it's gonna be done in a really like effective way. Especially it's the King of Pentacles, so someone who's like manages his resources very well and turn them into like abundance. So this risk to be taken, sacrifices to be made, but the end of it, like the result of it, will be a much more stable outcome, and like abundance, and like just the feeling of being more grounded. So it would be a relief. It's going to be a relief when this is done. And then the last three cards that we have the Ten of Wands in reverse. Okay. Then we have the Three of Pentacles in the upright positions. That's nice. Then we've got the Knight of Wands in reverse. So the Ten of Wands in reverse is also like releasing your burden. It also makes sense when it comes after the three cards that I just interpreted, right? Like once this huge risk, this plan is resolved, this problem is resolved, this sword is taken out of the woodlock, then Namjoon will be able to, you know, like put down the burden that he has been carrying on his back alone for a really, really long time. I'm gonna do, you know, a soul mission reading for all of BTS soon, when I get back to my normal schedule. But I feel like this is also something to do with like his desire or his dreams since the day he started. So once this is like done and resolved, and he got the King of Pentacles for the outcome, then he will be able to, you know, like put down the burden. Maybe not forever, because we know him. He's gonna find something to carry, but he will be able to put down this 10 of Wands that he's been carrying on throughout this whole journey. So like the 10 is the end of the journey from 1 to 10. So he has been carrying this with him for a really long time, alone. So he will be able, like Namjoon will be able to relax a little bit. We also have like 3 of Pentacles. So it's all about like collaboration, friendships, partnerships. I feel like the connection between the group would be much stronger, and because of the other cards that we've got, I feel like Namjoon would be able to share more of his work and his worries and his responsibilities to his bandmates. Especially I'm seeing like the young lions here. Yeah, so he will be able to share with them more. So that will be a way to, like, you know, release his burden as well, like putting down his burden. Definitely like working with his bandmates, sharing the responsibility more. And then we've got the Knight of Wands in reverse. So it's also to me like indicating like getting off the horse, taking a little bit break, putting down the responsibilities, I guess. It's all the same message. So yeah, let's get some oracle cards. But overall, I feel like the next 12 months is all about, for Namjoon, it's all about starting something new, and also like it is indicating the end of a cycle, the end of something that he has been enduring for a really long time, and also like big outcomes are coming for him, big plans, big risk. But he's in the position of power, and he controls everything, so everything is under control. And I also feel like he already sees how he would execute this plan and how it would turn out to be. He has it all planned out, and it's all going to be fine. Okay, we will get some we have love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. So I feel like this is also like an affirmation from Namjoon, just letting him know that we all love him, and like people love him, and his bandmates love him. Also, it could feel like he can take inspiration from everywhere and everything around him, and he has been doing that for a really long, for a long time as well. But I feel like somehow Namjoon is still like he's still very overwhelmed and for the love that he received And sometimes he would think like, why would I deserve all this? And sometimes he would like, it's not doubting our love or the support from the fans, but it's like doubting himself. Like, what would he do to return this love, and like, what can he do more to be more deserving of all this? But I feel like a message from him would be like, love is love is something big and powerful, but at the same time, it's not. It's just something we give to people unconditionally and willingly, and like, love is something you give without wanting anything in return. That is the most, like, the purest form of love. And I feel like at the same time, it's the type of love that we as fans give to BTS or to Namjoon in particular. Like, we don't want anything in return. We just want them to be happy and to feel love. So it's more in that way. So I hope Namjoon understand that. Alright, let's get this one. So I've got I find a deeper meaning in personal growth amid the discomfort. Oh, this could be talking about, the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands, also the Five of Pentacles in reverse. There's a deeper meaning in personal growth, definitely. And also, like, with the energy of the Fool, like when he starts something new, or when he refreshes his perspective, his mind, he's gonna grow a lot, but it's only the beginning. Then we've got, I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time with the eyes of love. I feel like someone's indicating in this card is himself. I remember in the Break the Silence movie I watched yesterday, he said that, maybe it was last year, but he said that, like something like, they've been trying to tell us to love themselves, to love ourselves, and also they've been trying to learn to love themselves together with us as well. And Namjoon was like, throughout this journey or these years, I cannot say that I now love myself, but I start to feel that it is possible. So he started to feel that it is possible to love himself. That was like quite heavy-hearted to say and to hear, but I understand that feeling. But when this card comes out, and with the other cards as well, I feel like Namjoon would, finally like let go, or let go a little bit of his responsibility, his worries, his everything that he has been carrying on with him for so long. He would be able to like put it down, release it a little bit, and like finally look himself in the eyes and say like, now I feel like I can love myself a little bit, this little by little, and then it will build up into the self-love that we all want to have. And I hope that he will be able to do that. Like when he's able to release the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands, that would happen more easily for him. Great. If luck is on your side. And when I was shuffling for this card, I felt like it would be here in this position, and it couldn't make more sense, right? Luck is on Namjoon's side. Whatever risk or compromises or sacrifices he's about to make, or whatever plan that he's having in mind, luck is on his side. He's in control. He has the power to make it right, make it work. And it's also like new moon, so it's the starting of something new, the start of a cycle. Wow, okay. I think it's gonna be like a turning point. Even though it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen like behind the curtains, and we might not know about it, but I think we will notice changes. Oh my god. Birthing a new age. Jesus. So it goes through the whole thing, right? So this is critical. It's a turning point. Very much. Birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being, dreaming a new world. Oh my god. These cards give me so much like chills. It is something that, I feel like it's a part of his soul mission, his life path mission. I'm gonna have to do that readings really soon, but it is written in his star, I guess. It's something that he's meant to do this, whatever it is. Yes, people will be able to notice the changes, and it has something. It's not confined in his activities or his careers with BTS anymore. It is something that would impact the collective as well. I don't know what community or like what certain group that we're talking about, but like group of people that we're talking about, but it's gonna have a huge impact on a lot of people. Starting from him, it's like starting from him, and it's like it expands. It's just a really beautiful, like powerful card. Then, okay, let's have one last card for this reading. There's too many cards. I'm keep looking at this card. It's also like, it's purple. Look, it's the purple universe. Wow, okay. It's a really, really powerful card. I'm curious, like what kind of... Okay, we have 3. Okay, we can take them. So we've got the void, stop, embrace the winter, great cosmic womb. Aha! So this is the void is like, how to explain that? It's like, I feel like it would go here. Like, you know, take a little bit of break after this 10 of Swords, before this full energy kicked in, and like, you know, just because the void is where nothing happened, but everything happens at the same time. It's like everything comes in and like seems to not come out of it. Like, I don't know how to explain this, but this is where the planning, this is the time or the step or the phase that the planning is happening. So after the 10 of Swords, Namjoon can take a little break and like to you know, reset himself and to prepare for this to happen before the full energy kicks in. And then we've got, oh gosh, weight of the world, boundaries, let it go, it's not yours to carry. Oh my god. What are we saying about Namjoon trying to carry too much on his shoulders? He can share it, like he can share it with his people, and it's not his responsibility to carry the world on his shoulders. He can share it with other people, even though like his soul mission, his desire or his ambitions is to, you know, like change the world, creating a new era, or creating a new, I don't know, like creating his own universe kind of thing. But then like he doesn't have to carry the weight of the world all by himself. He can share it with people. He doesn't have to be the 10 of Wands on a long journey anymore. He can share it with his mates. And guess what last card we have is the Whale and Orca Elders. Share your soul, frequency of sound, and diving deep. Oh my god, if this doesn't speak more to Namjoon than anyone out in this world, share your song, the frequency, and like raise the vibration of the world. Oh, well in 52. Last night I read on Twitter like someone saying to Namjoon that like, thank you for becoming our RM, and thank you for like believing in the heads of your heart, like in your Waileyan songs, and thank you for sharing the song with us. Thank you for not stopping singing your song, even though at first it felt like nobody's listening to it, and at first it felt like it doesn't reach anyone. I'm tearing up. My voice is cracking. But Waileyan 52 has always been something that touched me so deep in the heart, and I feel like I resonate with it so much. So when this card comes out, I was like, oh my god, diving deep, the frequency of the ocean, the frequency of hearts. The whale is not lonely anymore. No, it's not. It has his friends. It has other people that can hear his song. It's just powerful. So I think that's all that I have for Namjoon. In terms of like birthday blessing that coming for him in the next 12 months, lots of things are happening. But he's Namjoon, so he will, and he is getting through it with like great momentum and great success and great power. He's gonna make a huge change, and people are gonna be able to realize that. And I just hope that he can, put down the weight on his shoulders. And yeah, happy birthday, Namjoon! Thank you so much for, I don't know if he can hear this or not, but yeah, I'm just forever grateful that he chose this path. He chose to share his songs with us, and he chose to be our RM. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I certainly did. I'm still having the chills on my bodies now, but yes. That's all that we have for today. Hopefully I will be able to get back to do my one-on-one reading soon. But until then, take care, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye!